Meghan's new venture faced collapse over copying King Charles and other royals' legacy for decades. Members of the royal family are literally the original influencers, yet it seems only Meghan Markle receives criticism for using royal title to sell products. Following Mrs Sussex's big reveal that she's launching a lifestyle brand named American Riviera Orchard, which is expected to sell consumer products such as cookware and homeware, Meghan has predictably received all sorts of flack about the venture. Before the brand even opens up shop, social media users and media have already called it a train wreck and branded it ridiculous. Arrow has also widely been compared to Gwyneth Paltrow's Goop, which as we know has received heaps of criticism over the years. Royals can use their influence and fame to generate income. For example, then Prince Charles launched the organic food brand Duchy Originals in 1990, a label which has since earned millions of dollars. But when Meghan tries her hand at commerce, she's ridiculed for it because she's not a royal anymore, but she's still milking royal titles to name a brand. The notion that royalty can ever be separated from social and cultural influence is absurd, Gareth Russell told British Vogue. Royal support and royal patronage has huge clout. Obviously, as you enter the 20th century, this role of influencer is complicated by the issue of potential commercial gain. But really, if you look at things like the Duchy of Cornwall, which has been incredibly successful with its range of organic food, what Meghan Markle's doing is essentially no different to other members of the royal family. But Meghan's biggest mistake is still using a royal title to sell her products, which she was no longer a working royal and even announced she was leaving the royal family to become financially independent. In addition, she's also patched up a brand from previous brands. The clearest proof is Meghan copied King Charles' Highgrove Orchard's name and products sold in it. There's a new report that says Meghan Markle's clinging onto a royal status to stay relevant. In fact, one royal expert says that the Markle is apparently rubbing up against royal fairy dust in order to survive a new Hollywood reality. She's being criticised for trying to keep one foot in the royal fold and the other foot in Hollywood, just to stay relevant. But unfortunately for Meghan, it's not really working out to her advantage. Not only that, but Prince Harry's wife was also criticised for not really being able to offer anything to the world except gossip about the royal family. But now that's dried up for her too. Meghan's having a hard time keeping her name in the headlines. That's why she's using other means to make sure no one forgets about her. Royal author and expert Kennedy even put it this way in a latest column for the Daily Mail. Perhaps with the gossip gremlins working overtime to blow hot air about Strick and Kate, Meghan couldn't pass up a chance to rub up against the royal fairy dust. After all, loose Windsor association and looser lips are the only things keeping her relevant. Spotify and the harsh Hollywood desert are hardly plumping her up Mount Olympus. Elsewhere, Angela Levin said on Dan Wooten that Prince Harry wants Meghan to become queen. Harry's desire to destroy his own family has an even more sinister endgame in his scheme, seeing Meghan take the throne. He believes, and this must surprise you, that Meghan's the one who should take over as queen, she explains.